Hello everyone, this is Madan. How are you all doing? I attended an interview somewhere in 2009 for a professor post in a very reputed management studies institute. There were about 40 young girls, possibly just passed out of college, applying for jobs there too. I was waiting in the reception area among with these girls. One by one, they went to submit their resumes to the administrator. The only question that was asked was what salary they expected. There was absolutely no other questions asked. When my turn came, I mentioned that I will work for rupees 40,000 per month, and then they asked me to wait. Afterwards, I was ushered to the CMD's room, and there I sat in one of the sofas. There was a steady stream of girls who came inside, and again the only question asked was, how much salary do you expect? I was shocked to hear many girls quoting rupees 4,000 per month. That figure was circled and initialed by the CMD, and she went out. When my turn came, the first question was, why did you leave your job? I was a manager, going to be a senior manager that year in a Navratna public sector company. The CMD couldn't believe I could leave that kind of a lucrative career. Then he circled my 40,000 per month figure and wrote a note. Then I went outside and waited. Again I was shocked because those girls who quoted 4,000 as their salary was handed appointment order on the spot. You might ask what is wrong with it. Well, at that time, a maid who mopped and swept the floors was getting a salary of 1,500. I was thinking to myself, how can those girls could even cover their food and travel expenses with 4,000 rupees per month? Okay, wait, now here comes the kicker. All girls got their appointment letter only after they had given their original degree certificates to the management. This time too I was shocked. Now let us come to the present day, that is 2022. My nephew has just passed out of college, and after many months of job hunting, he was employed in a company for 7,000 rupees per month. He had to work for 12 hours every day. Again, the shocker is my nephew had to give his degree certificate to the management. That's the situation today. If one person refuses to work 12 or 13 hours a day for rupees 7,000, there are hundreds and thousands of graduates who would work for rupees 6,000 per month and probably work for 14 hours a day. What do you call this? Have you heard about the word exploitation? Now you figure it out yourself. Okay, now the trending news is that in what would be the world's biggest pilot program of a 4-day work week system, thousands of workers in the UK will begin a 4-day work week trial. So now why is this making great news all over the world? The workplaces are filled with pandemic burnout and the great resignation phenomenon. Now employers in the UK are considering a 4-day work week system. Employers are pushed to prioritize their workforce mental health, well-being and lives in general, edging towards a progressive change. As we emerge from the pandemic, more and more companies are recognizing that the new frontier for the competition is quality of life. Now this reduced work hour and output focused working is the vehicle to give them a competitive edge.
Similar trials are set to take place in Spain, Scotland, Australia, New Zealand, the United States and Canada this year. In February, Belgium announced plans to offer employees the option to opt for a 4-day work week because the government wanted to boost flexibility in the workplace amid the COVID-19 pandemic. They will be analyzing how employees respond to having an extra day off, in terms of stress and burnout, job and life satisfaction, health, sleep, energy use, travel, and many other aspects of life. The researchers of this trial have noted that a 4-day work week isn't going to suit everyone and for many working in. For instance, it might not be possible to work 4 days a week for those in the healthcare and teaching fields. Another expert has said that the pandemic's made us think a great deal about work and how people organize their lives. We are doing this to improve the lives of our staff and be part of a progressive change in the world that will improve people's mental health and well-being. A worker who works on the shop floor thinks an extra rest day will motivate him to work harder. There are many experts who are thinking that still sticking to a rigid, centuries-old, time-based system doesn't make sense. They say that even if workers are just 10% more productive, the economics can still make sense and will benefit the company and to a large extent the whole country. She says that if it leads to lower sickness rates, fewer staff leaving and making it easier to attract new recruits. The 4-day week is generally considered to be a triple dividend policy. Number 1, it will be helping the employees, companies, and the climate, said Juliet Score, a sociology professor. Now consider this. The standard 40-hour work week didn't become commonplace until the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression between 1929 and 1939. At that time, the government saw it as a solution to unemployment by rationing out work hours among more people. Up until then, working 6 days a week for more than 70 hours was customary. In fact, Henry Ford was one of the first leaders to speak up about the benefits of a reduced work week and noted that it increased productivity over a short period of time. This move is hailed as the future of employee productivity and work-life balance. People who support the 4-day workweek suggest that when implemented, worker satisfaction increases, and so does productivity. Belgium has a rigid labor market. Its prime minister has said that the new model should create a more dynamic economy. In another case, during a study, the respondents said the program would greatly enhance their health and happiness. In other countries such as Japan, it's the larger companies that are venturing into this territory. This is because the Japanese government's announcement in 2021 of a plan to achieve a better work-life balance across the nation. Japan is known for where death by overwork claims many lives. Staff working extra hours can often fall ill due to excessive work or become suicidal. In 2019, tech giant Microsoft experimented with the model by offering employees 3-day weekends for a month. The move boosted productivity by 40% and resulted in more efficient work.
Benefits of 4-day work week. The fundamental goal of 4-day work week is to improve workers' quality of life. By working fewer hours overall and having 3 full days off, people have more time for personal priorities like these: spending quality time with family, friends and pets, caregiving for elders and children, doctor appointments, personal development, education, travel, hobbies, home maintenance and improvement, household management. Corporates and countries have woken up to this concept only recently. But 2300 years ago, Aristotle and Plato have touched upon this subject and have explained the importance of leisure hours for citizens. I will speak about Aristotle in the next video. Is this whole thing about employees only? No, there is something for employers too. Companies that truly put their people first are the exception. It is not the norm. Can you get this? Okay, in other words, 99% of companies squeeze the life out of employees for a fraction of wages. These are the benefits that employers might expect from giving employees more control over their time. The company will have increased sales, reduced employee burnout, and improved employee retention, lower operating costs for an office, larger applicant pool for open positions. And importantly, a shorter work week may have environmental benefits from reduced commuting and traffic congestion. Now, this is a beautiful statement. When you give employees autonomy to do their work in any allotted amount of time, they take that power and translate it into ownership and engagement. If your organization shifts to a 4-day work week, your message is clear. You are trusted to get your work done. Now, so what does India think about 4-day work week? Surveys have been extensively showing that a majority of employers in India strongly agree that this 4-day work week model will help in reducing stress levels. Another report has said that over 60% of employers strongly agree that the new 4-day work week model will be successful in uplifting the overall morale of the organization with job satisfaction and work-life balance and helping to reduce stress and anxiety levels. India is soon to see a change in weekly work time dynamics as the central government is planning to implement the new labor laws from July 1, 2022. Once the new rule comes into effect, employees will be able to get 3 week offs. However, this will come at a cost. The new labor codes do not suggest there will be reduction in the weekly working times. Therefore, employees are likely going to work for 10 to 12 hours per day for 4 days and get weekly offs for the remaining 3 days as per the provisions of the new labor law. Not only this, the new laws will mean that the maximum hours of overtime will jump from 50 hours. Now this 50 hours is under the Factories Act, which is existing at present. This 50 hours will increase to 125 hours across all sectors for a quarter. But I think it defeats the purpose. I mean, how can people work for 10 to 12 hours per day? What is your opinion? Write in the comments below. Okay, those who are interested to watch more of this video, I will take you through some interesting information. If you go back 2300 years back, you will be astonished about the advanced thinking prevailed at that time. I will talk about this, about Aristotle, slavery, and the working hours about our ancestors in the next video. I hope that you had enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Please like, comment and subscribe, and most importantly share it widely among your friends and family. Thanks once again. Take care. Bye bye.